Okay, so this one you're going to understand the H's in a skeletal structure. They'll either have you replacing chlorines, H's with chlorines, or chlorines with H's. So in this one, they're asking you to replace it with chlorines. So remember that every carbon has 4 bonds. So there's a carbon here, it only has 3, so there's an H here. There's a carbon here that has an H, a carbon here that has an H, a carbon here that has an H. So you're going to replace this H with a chlorine, 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 this H with a chlorine. So when you do that, you end up with this. That's all you're doing. Okay? So next one again, we're going to be replacing with chlorine. So let's look at it. We've got an H here. We have a carbon here that has 1 H, so we're going to replace that. This carbon doesn't have any H's because it has 4 bonds. This nitrogen has 2 H's that we're going to replace with chlorines. So we come down here and we're going to pop that molecule up and we have this. This is the chlorine that most kids forget because they don't look and say, oh, there's a carbon here that has a hydrogen that's not being seen. So the big trick here is to make sure that every band, which is a carbon, has 4 bonds. If it doesn't, then it's a hydrogen that just isn't being seen. Okay, so be careful on that. So here we go for another one. Now here we go. This one we're replacing the chlorines with hydrogen. So this chlorine is going to go away because it's going to be replaced with a hydrogen. So that bond right there is going to go away. This one's going to go away, and this bond's going to go away. So when we get rid of this bond, and this bond, what's left is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon chain, and we draw it in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I miscounted. There's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just do a zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, next one. Again, you're going to replace it by hydrogen atoms. So you get rid of this line, you get rid of this line, and you get rid of this line. Well, what's left is just 1, 2, 3. So you're just going to do a 1, 2, 3. Done. I believe that's the last one for this. Yes.